Good evening, guys. In this video, I'm going to speak about that how can you change your fluency in English, and even I am going to talk about that how did I, try to speak English when I was very kid, and I have improved my English leaps and bounds. I was gradually speaking so much with my friends, but I was a puppet, and I was when I started to speak, so I was forcing so many times by my parents, and I was have to suffer a lot. Even my parents forced me to speak in English, but even they were not so much educated like me that I am growing my knowledge. So I started to speak when I was in a sixth class, and even in this video I'm going to talk about that how can you change your behavior towards English speaking. English is a language that we need to improve ourselves every day. We need to change our behavior when we are going to speak in a public. So publics, that they are sizing you for your language, for your understanding, for your conduct, and how are you behaving with them, how are you trying to speak, how can you accumulations of the sentences. So even when I was speaking, so they were trying to mock over my language, that I am looking like an Indian guy. So I was not feeling ashamed to be an Indian because everybody born in India. So, but they were saying that you are speaking in a rustic language, your speaking style is not so much favorable that you can lead improvement in your skills. So I told them even nothing about them, sir. I told them that I wanted to improve my English. So what is the problem to speak in that rusty language? We have to change our style every day, and there are so much problems for every student that whenever they have started to speak in English, so they have faced so many problems. So even I had faced, and even I am going to talk about my journey, that how did I speak in college. So I took admission in BA English Literature, and even I had faced so many difficulties in my English literature, and and my lecturers, even they were trying to mock over me. And how did I remove, and how did I you know forcibly that I started to speak. I met friends, and I made the friends with those that they were speaking in English language. So I was presenting myself in front of the camera. I was means I have taken participants in debate competitions. Even I won 21 debate competition out of 23. It was a part of the of my levels, but when I was just a kid, I'm talking about my childhood, and these are the days that I was means so much frustrated, I was so much shy, and I was facing so much difficulty to speak in English. But that our villagers are, they are trying to speak, but the teachers are not so much supportive for me. Even they had not tried their level best to teach us the language that we require. I was studying in school, in a government school, so in government schools they were not providing me that whatever I wanted to. In this video I'm not going to talk about so much things, but I'm going to talk about that how can you speak English. And you can learn from my journey that I have faced so many difficulties to speak, even the humiliation also. When I was in college in a second year, I got means less marks in my spoken part. I have to take participant in a college, and it was a debate competition. So when I was presenting my thoughts in front of the viewers, in front of the lecturers, they were laughing over me because I was not speaking in that particular subjects like that they have given me. I had to cram so much things, but when I was on the platform to speak, when I was on the stage, I forgot everything. They were laughing over me, and that point of time I realized that I need to speak, I need to become a public speaker. That point of time I realized myself that I will lead my level on that level that nobody can demotivate me. So I'm going to tell a story, even addition of that when I was in a final year of my examination, I thought about UPSC examination, and I was preparing for the UPSC examination. That point of time I filled the form, and I did not go for the first level that we known for the preliminary examination. So I was afraid to judge myself, because there were lakhs of students in a different states, and even in my level of whenever I had gone for the examinations, there were also 2000 students that they were speaking English. So I feel ashamed also about that. But from 2 and 3 journeys of my life, I realized so much guilty conscious about myself, and I from that onwards I need that English is essential language for me. I had done something and I will do something for it. And just I'm going to tell you that how can you speak. So just I'm going to start about that. Whenever you are going in a public, don't feel ashamed, don't feel humiliations about your English. Whenever you have to start up anything, like if you're going to start up a business, so your business is not running in a one day, so you will take time. You should not take anything for granted, so you need to speak every day. You should take everything not for a region, for just don't become a slackish and don't become a sluggish about that. You should become a monk, like